there and welcome to Piggles Palace. Today we've got the little piglets in their playpens. We have brought two pop-up hexagonal playpens from Amazon. I will put the link in the description box below. We thought this would be a great idea to put them in quickly to do the big cage cleans in. We can do it with the piggies in there. But the reason that I thought I would get the playpens is that I don't like using the sprays, although it's 50% vinegar and water solution. I don't really want that around the piggies. So I said what we'll do is get the little pop-up playpens. We can put it in the living room when we're all in there of an evening watching telly. We can just pop it up, pop it down, as well as, like I said, for the big cage clean. So we have Milo and Dobby here in this one. So all we've done is put the Love Shack in there with a bit of hay. They've got the rest of their breakfast there. They had that about an hour ago, so I've put it in there just in case they want to finish it off, and a couple of tunnels. And then we've sprinkled some forage around and done the same for the ladies. So here we have Lila on the left and Holly on the right. So I thought to myself, what I'll do is video the first time in the playpen. We're only going to put them in for 20 minutes at this stage and see how they get on. I think it's plenty of big enough for two in each. Now, for those of you that don't know, just a really quick update is that Lila is one of our two original piggies. They came to us from a breeder and we found out right before they gave birth that they were pregnant. We didn't expect it, it wasn't planned, and we went from 2 piggies to 8. Now, out of the 6 pups that they had, there was only 1 girl. The other 5 were all boys. So we found loving homes and we adopted Harley to make up our 2 pairs, 2 boys and 2 girls. And recently we've actually let the other pups go, so we're now starting to establish a routine with the 4 that will be staying with us permanently. Now, I don't know if I actually mentioned this in any other video, but we didn't go into having the guinea pigs to actually start a YouTube channel. It wasn't until I found out, like a couple of weeks before they gave birth, that they were actually pregnant. We had it confirmed. We did hang our noses over it a couple of times thinking, are they, aren't they, are they, aren't they? And then in the end, we had to get it verified for peace of mind, and it was the most stressful time. Trying to get my research done on pregnancy and birth, and the girls, Lila and Letty, the 2 originals, they were 4 months old when they gave birth. 4 months. Now, the vet turned around to me and said, they might not make it. Depends how big the pups are, how big the litter is, and it was awful, absolutely awful. And I tried to do some research and I looked on YouTube and there's hardly any information out there. So I did say to Chloe, once things settled down a little bit, you know, shall we do a channel? And for those people who found themselves in the same situation as us, they might have some sort of reference. They can ask us questions. We might be able to help somebody out there. So if you do want to go back and check out the whole story for this channel, then please do go and do so. But I will say that the first few videos are just photographs because, like I said, we didn't video anything. It wasn't planned. It's just that we thought we might be able to help. Guinea pigs are really hard work. I don't think until you have them you realise just how much work is involved in guinea pigs. They do say they're a starter pet. I don't think there's any such thing as a starter pet. That is just my opinion. I do think, you know, they need your attention, they need constant care, they need looking after, they need the right environment. So number 1 is they need to have clean water, pellets, veg and hay. They need to be cleaned twice a day. And if you want tame guinea pigs, you want them to come to you, you've got to put in the work. And it really went, we were just getting somewhere with the 2 that we had. You know, we're getting into a routine and everything. We were taming them and then we found out they were pregnant. And then the vet said, you know, it's got to be somewhere quiet. You've got to stop picking them up. and it all just went down the pan. And then they were so young that they didn't produce milk, so we ended up having to hand rear these 6 pups, 2 hourly, 24 hours a day for a week, and then we eased that off, and by 3 weeks they've got to be weaned off the milk. You have to split the boys from the girls because the boys can become sexually active. Oh, you just learn so much so quickly in such a short period of time. And like I said, it wasn't planned, but we are really happy with the end result. We've now got Holly, who's joined us. We rescued her. Now we do have videos on Holly, because by this stage we knew we were going to do this introductory to guinea pigs and our experience, our journey, if you will. So there is videos on Holly, so an introduction to her, and then a bonding with Lila. Oh my word, nobody told me how stressful that was. Lila was always the one who, Letty was the dominant pig, and she would chase Lila around the cage, force her up into the loft, so we ended up taking it down for that reason. So yeah, she was always the quiet pig, the lovely pig. Yeah, all of a sudden, you know, she's 2 months older than Harley, and she became the dominant pig. She became the teeth chatterer and the nose puncher, and yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. It really was a good bonding, but for a first one, you know, I've seen some on YouTube. I did a lot of research, like I said, so I knew exactly what I was supposed to do. I got my glove on straight away, ready to, you know, put my hand in between, and luckily these two will never be the best friends. They won't, but they tolerate each other. I know you wouldn't think so here watching them now, but in the cage, no. One's up one end, one's up the other. Harley's frightened to death of Lila and will leg it, and then when it comes to the boys, Milo is the dominant, he's the boss pig, and Dobby's such an easy-going, quiet boy. He's such a shy boy, he really is. He was the runt of the litter, Dobby was, and so far so good. These two get on like a house on fire. Milo will often put him in his place, do a little bit of rumble strutting, and they're great together. But it's early days yet, they're still very young. We need to wait for the teenage years to see how they're going to be when their hormones kick in. I have done a lot of research on guinea pigs and what I need to know and what I need to do going forward. So both pairs are in a 3x4 cage. They have 2 water bottles. They have a double food dish, couldn't think of the word then, and they all have plenty of beds. They have a big hay area. So I'm hoping now that everything works out great with these 2 pairs. So I am going to wrap this video up for today. I've had a little chitty chat while we watch the piggies in the pen. If you have enjoyed this video, I would love it if you'd hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to catch any future videos. We upload once a week on a Sunday at 8 PM UK time, and if I do have any bonus videos, I do pop them in randomly, so don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss them. Guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye!